Hey, good morning. So I'm on the front porch of the albergue, getting ready to head out in a few minutes. Today I should be able to cover the last 34 kilometers and get into Finisterre, the end of the world. So I just had breakfast in the cafe over there. And let me see what time. Yeah, it's 7:04. By 7:15 I'll be on it. Right now I'm just doing my feet. I use this Sports Slick. It's all worn out now, but it's what it's called. I'll buy it off Amazon. Sports Slick. It's worked real well on my feet. I haven't really had any blisters, so I lube up my feet once in the morning. I use merino wool, darn tough, full cushion hiker socks, and I use Keen's Target Vent shoes, and all that's worked real well for me. Other people have different combinations that work well for them, and some have combinations that haven't worked well at all, but I think it's an individual thing. Something else I did want to mention is the albergue lifestyle, sleeping in the albergues. In the beginning, it was, I really didn't like it very much. I couldn't sleep. I was constantly being woken up. Now, I don't know, I've just gotten used to it. I sleep through anything. So, last night I went to bed at 10 o'clock, and the first time I looked at the alarm clock, it was 6:15 in the morning. So, got a good night's sleep, and people were snoring and getting up and going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. All the things they used to do, it's just, I've gotten used to it. All right, so it's well after sunrise, but you would never know it. It's all foggy. We're hiking in the rain today. So we're in Hospital, last bar for 15 kilometers. So to give you an idea, what's 15 kilometers, 0.6 times 15, comes out to about 9 miles until we can get anything else to eat or drink. No big deal. So we're stopping here for a coffee, and then onwards we'll go. We've been at it for, I don't know, maybe an hour. But, you know, after 33 days, over 500 miles, nobody gives a crap about the rain anymore. You just hike through it. All right, we come to the Great Divide on our last day. So, Finisterre to the left, Muxia to the right. We're bearing left. Present situation, the rain's coming down pretty good. We don't care. Day 0, or 0 days to go to get to the end of the world, so little rain isn't going to stop us. All right, so little fountain on the way. This is the long stretch where there's really nothing here, but honestly, there's plenty of water falling from the sky if you need it, and there's a fountain right over there. So a little rest area here where you can get out of the rain for a few minutes if you want, but honestly, what is the point? I'm soaked all the way through. It doesn't really matter. Onwards we go. I know it's cloudy and you can't make it out, but I see islands. I'm almost to the end of the earth. The end of the world! That's the sea. So I haven't made it yet to the end of the world, but I can see it from here. Elle and Sam coming up behind me. They haven't seen it yet. Yes. Also, just as we're coming down our first views of the city, here comes the sun. After about 6 hours of rain on our hike today, the rain is slowing down and the sun's about to burn through. So we're in the town of C, which is actually by the sea, but we actually still have 15K to go to get to Finisterre, because we're going, we're continuing to move west. I believe we're going to have to climb up over that hill there and all the way around that second peninsula, all the way up to the Atlantic side, to get to the medieval end of the world. By the way, if you are hiking this, I highly suggest, and you have a playlist, you're listening to music once in a while, get Ends of the Earth by Lord Huron. It's a great song as you're coming down here. It's like made for this part of the hike. All right, coming through the town of Sea, looking at the harbor there. I think that's the town of Porcupine, and can't remember the exact name. We'll see it probably when we get over there. Then I think we go over that ridge there, over one more, and we should be at the Atlantic in Finisterre. All right, still coming through the town of Sea. I guess you can stand in these boots, probably, get a picture taken. Just looking back on the sea. All right, climbing up the ridge, looking back where we just were. Nice surf break here at this last bay before we climb over the next ridge and get out to Finisterre, or Finisterre. They say it both ways. All right, coming in the Sardinero. All right, house coming into that town I just showed you on the sign. Can't remember the name already. Sound like sardines. All right, so I passed another sign. It's Sardinero. So we're gonna stop at this cafe, which has beautiful views, and let's take a look through a beer and see how it looks. This is what the inside of the cafe looks like. It's long, goes all the way out to the street. Terrace out back of the bar. Terrace out in back of the bar. All right, so we took a long stop here, had a beer, Sardinero. The short of it is, I think we have to climb up over this ridge, and I think back down on the other side, and then I think shortly thereafter we'll be at the end of the world, Finisterre, and that'll be the end of our journey. It's to the end of the world. My journey will actually continue up the beach to Muxia in a couple days. We're in our last 5Ks. What do you want to say about your journey? 800 and about roughly 860 kilometers. What do you want to say? Anything?
Well, the fact that absolutely beautiful, the scenery, the people, just I literally cannot find the words to describe how amazing this journey has been. Absolutely fantastic. The best decision I ever made. Absolutely beautiful.
Hey, looking left as we're starting our hike up over that ridge, back where we came from. Pretty pretty. Hiking down the trail to see water. What looks like ocean at the end there. All right, guys, I'm not sure yet, but I think we're over that last ridge. We'll see. All right, so you come over that ridge that I was pointing out earlier, and this is what you see. It's simply beautiful. And something you haven't seen in front of me very often when I'm hiking is the setting sun. It's not setting, but it's in front of me, which you haven't seen very much. Beautiful beach down here to the right. Can't wait to finish this day. The threat of rain has gone. All right, we're done with walking down the hills. We just run down now. Yeah, we used to walk down these and feel they were dreadful. We just run down now. Stop to show you a little bit more video. And the trail continues. So there is a trail that goes down to that little beach though. If you want to go down and spend some time at that little beach right before you finish, it's there. All right, coming down off the last ridge. Well, we're not sure. We think it might be the last ridge. All right, straight ahead. Looking left of the trail though. Mountains, mountains. That's kind of the direction there where we came from. All right, coming into town, still not there. All right, here's completion of hiking to the end of the world. This is my Finisterre. Yeah, this is my certificate saying I hiked to the end of the world. So the medieval end of the world anyway. So, you know, I think that's a total of 870 kilometers, I think is correct. That's a long hike. All right, so here's my little room for tonight at this pension. Tried to get a place with a sea view, and I couldn't get in the hotel with a sea view, so I just went to the pension and looked at the view I got. So it's pretty much perfect. No balcony, unfortunately, but I gotta get out and discover some of this town tomorrow. Did get my Finisterre today, so I have completed my hike to the end of the world, and I still intend to hike up the coast of Muxia. So 20 euros for this room, pretty happy with it. I'll get some pictures of the outside, which will have the name of the place on it. I just kind of walked in and asked them if they had a room. All right, so this is the place I got the room. Casa Verde, it's also a restaurant on the bottom floor. That means pescadores de mariscos, it means fish and seafood. And it looks like they had maybe 6 or 8 rooms up above. I'm on the 3rd floor there. This is a short 3 or 4 minute walk from where I'm staying. This actually looks west. This is on a peninsula. The other side of the peninsula, of course, looks, this actually looks east, sorry. The other side of the peninsula, of course, would look west towards the States and where the sun will set. But the sun is starting to go down a bit and lighten up these mountains behind us where we came from today, actually. There's a bigger beach around where we came from, but these stairways will take you down to a tiny little beach. Nobody's there right now, so it'd be like your private beach if you were out there. This is a bit of a shot as the sun is starting to set, go down, and in Finisterre of the harbor area, which seems to be the area where most people congregate, because that's where all the cafes and so forth are, as you'll see right now. And this is where we're having dinner, actually. Actually, look over there. That's Sam and Elle and Matt over there. It's quite a pleasant area, actually. It's a little chilly in October, but not horribly so. That's Sam's dish over there. He also got what I would call flounder. I don't know what they call it over here. That guy looks really good. Elle's dish came in. It's like a paella dish, and I think I got the same thing. And that's my dish. This is 11 euro, by the way, for this. It's like a seafood paella. It's got mussels in it. Look at the size of that shrimp there. It's pretty big. Yeah, looks pretty good. All right, so I'm here with Matt, Elle, and Sam. We are on the Atlantic coast. Like 550 miles across Spain so we could watch the sunset into the ocean. And we're gonna slide down here and build a bonfire. We've got a bunch of wine with us, marshmallows, and some other stuff. So as sun sets on the Atlantic side, I need to say thanks. Like, shout out to my wife. Thank you, Beth. I love you very much for supporting me through all this. And I'm officially at the end of the world from medieval times, and I appreciate all your support. Love you very much. Can't wait to get home to you. About another 6 days. I do have a hike up to Muxia coming, and thanks so much, honey. I love you. I get it. Matt, the fire starter. I'm putting him in for Survivor. We're getting the last of the sunset. Actually, look how good it looks through the phone. The sunset actually looks better than it looks.
I know, right?
Person,
it's
right?
fantastic through phones.
So.
Swap the kids off. I'll breathe the bird.
I'm gonna move.
Wait.
It's like putting chocolate in your belly button or something.
Oh, it's so such a And then you put it in the fire again.
I don't know what's happening right now. Cheers.
Cheers! Roasted marshmallows.
She's making s'mores. I love your
So we're hours after sunset, and yeah, we're still out here on the beach partying. So
Birmingham?
the sun's long gone.
Far from here.
Yeah, Birmingham.
There's a bunch of us out here now.
For
No.
3 years, I think. Listen to Guns N' Roses.
All right, so it's October 9th. It's the first of 2 full days I have here in Finisterre. And I'm looking out my hotel window. Yeah, it's a $20 room. This is my windows has a beautiful view of the bay, looking to the east, back to the mountains that we hiked across. All right, so you know I've been in Finisterre for more than 24 hours. I haven't technically finished my hike because there's still 2 more kilometers out to mile marker 0, which is at the lighthouse, which I'm finishing up today. It's a beautiful view to the left. I'm sure it'll be beautiful when we get out there. And I have Alex and Karen with me finishing up their hike to the end of the world as well. .356. I think this is the last cross before you get to the 0 kilometer point, the lighthouse and the rocks. So if you're planning to do a Camino, it's spoiler time. If you want to see it with your own eyes for the first time instead of on somebody else's video, now's the time to stop watching. This gift shop is right at the end here, and really spoiler time from here on out. So Alex has just given me some really good information. If you wanted to, you can book this lighthouse and stay out here. All right, this is it. 870 kilometers, and it's right here. Of course, I am still going to Muxia. That's going to add this, another 30 clicks on, but this is considered the end of the world. Just so you know, there is a cocktail bar out here at the end. By the way, when you come out here, just be careful. This isn't Disneyland. There's no ropes out here. There's no nets down there. You fall off, you're in big trouble. So. Andy's birthday today. He's 29.
43.
Everybody waiting for the sun to finally go down. Actually, there's a big cloud out there, so it may not be the best sunset we've ever seen, but good company. In a beautiful place, celebrating, oh gosh, I guess 870 kilometers. I don't know how many miles that is. I'm not going to do the math right now. So this is mostly a lot of my posse right here in front of us, the people that were my Camino family. And there's a lot of people, of course, that are not here right now. But you guys won't know this till you see the video, but I just want to say thank you all so much for making my Camino experience what it was. And that goes out also to Yuha and Gordon and gosh, numerous others that aren't here right now. But thanks everybody. Also Jack and Emily and Marie, Christian, Darius, and Therese, Gary, who I met on day 1 and never saw again, but I'm his Facebook friend now, and I see all his posts every day on Facebook on his Camino. Stephanie, Kim, Miriam. Now, and the ones that are out here, that's Andy to the right. That's Alex just there, second from the right. Karen. Ella's in front down there. The girl right in front of Sam I just met tonight. That's Sam right there just in front of me. Roberta, Claudio, and of course John from New Zealand, and Keith from Brisbane, Australia. You're Monastery, St. Petersburg, Russia. The Song Hae from South Korea. Alex and his family from California. John and Ann from Richmond, Virginia. And once again, there are those I forgot, so sorry. It's not that you mean any less to me, it's just that right now I can't think of all the names. I met so many people from so many different countries, and it's been amazing. Oh, and Tommy, yeah. We were only together for a few days, but they were some pretty cool days. Pamplona, met you in Roncesvalles when I walked up to the table and did the Jost thing in the movie. Hello, can I sit here? There's no other seats available.